Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints.
Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
46.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Complete. Smith has it.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
From the 36, Prescott flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Good push up front, and that'll run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On 1st, here's Washington. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Washington. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw here, Dalton. Washington's got it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Passing, it's Dalton. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Another chance for Dalton. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got Smith here. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing, Dalton. Dancing to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Chris Olave.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. But a really nice drive.
Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want him to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Dalton. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Dalton. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This will be Dalton again. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 4th down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
At the 38-yard line.
A give to Kamara running right. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's caught. Smith.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Saints, first down.
And Dalton to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Right back to Washington. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Steps away. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. A give. This is Kamara. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
Kamara trying again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
3-yard loss. It's now
4th down. Dalton wants to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill from 3 yards out.
And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drop away.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.